Well, baby, he wanted me, so he kidnapped me. I was minding my business, looking too good alone. Had my boots by the door and my attitude grown. He pulled up reckless with that look in his eyes, like the moon filed charges and the stars took my side. He said, pack one bag. I said, who do you think you are? He said, the man who wants you. I said, finally a car. He didn't send, maybe he didn't text. Soon he came like bad weather with a crush on the moon. Then the door blew open like the night got teeth. He said, you coming with me? I said, absolutely not, please. He threw me over his shoulder like a felony prize. I said, put me down, psycho. Then fixed my lashes mid-ride. My boots hit the hallway, my bracelet caught a light. He had one arm locked around me and both eyes on the fight. I kicked at the door frame, he laughed like a storm. I said, this is insane. He said, baby, stay warm. He carried me straight through the porch like glare. I said, if you drop me, I'm suing your hair. The truck door flew open, the whole street went still. I said, this better be love. He said, baby, it will. Seatbelt clicked tight, they shook the glass. I said, you better drive pretty if you're stealing this ass. The tires screamed loud, the moon looked impressed. I said, kidnapping me is a dangerous request. He said, I wanted you bad. I said, clearly you freaked. Then smiled out the window like crime had a beat. I said, this feels illegal. He said, probably a little. I said, this is unhinged. He said, right down the middle. I said, boy, are you crazy? He said, crazy for you. I said, that line is stupid. He said, still getting in, boo. He really wanted me, so he kidnapped me. Stole my heart and my whole damn seat. No half-ass call, no. What you doing at 3? He showed up loud with felony energy. He really wanted me, so he kidnapped me. Not for ransom, baby, just romantically. Now I'm riding shotgun, laughing like a crime. Felony love got me crossing state lines. Felony love, felony love. He wanted me bad, so we came and got love. Felony love, felony love. Sirens in the back and my lipstick smudged. He said, you've been lonely. I said, don't diagnose me. He said, you coming with me? I said, say less closely. I tried to act offended for maybe 2 blocks. Then I fixed my hair and took over the ox. He said, are you scared? I said, scared of what, Chad? I dated worse men who didn't even have gas. He said, I'm serious. I said, that's new. Most men just orbit like confused little moons. I said, where are we going? He said, anywhere but there. I said, that's dramatic. He said, I brought flair. I said, you know this is crazy. He said, crazy looks good. I said, keep driving like a reckless man should. My friends started calling like, girl, are you okay? I said, technically no, but romantically hey. They said, do you need help? I said, maybe a dress, cause this man came committed and the old ones gave less. He didn't like my picture, he didn't lurk and pretend. He kicked open the plot and rewrote the end. He didn't say someday, he didn't say chill. He said, I want you now with the nerve and the wit. He really wanted me, so he kidnapped me. Stole my heart and my whole damn seat. No half-ass call, no. What you doing at 3? He showed up loud with felony energy. He really wanted me, so he kidnapped me. Not for ransom, baby, just romantically. Now I'm riding shotgun, laughing like a crime. Felony love got me crossing state lines. I said, this is a lie. He said, good, I do plenty. I said, you got a plan? He said, no, I got 20. I said, what about patience? He said, patience is broke. I said, what about subtle? He said, subtle got smoke. I said, what about normal? He said, never met her. I said, what about safe? He said, I drive better. I said, boy, you're trouble. He said, you like trouble. I said, keep your eyes on the road before we both see rubble. He wanted me, he moved. He wanted me, he proved. No more maybe, no more bluff. Felony love, but not enough. He wanted fire, he came. He wanted me, no shame. like chaos in the passenger side. I wanted a man who could ruin my plans, not ruin my life, just take both my hands. I wanted a love with a plot and a pulse. He wanted me bad, so I became the results. He really wanted me, so he kidnapped me, stole my heart and my whole damn seat. No half-ass call, no, what you doing at 3? He showed up loud with felony energy. He really wanted me, so he kidnapped me, not for ransom, baby, just romantically. Now I'm riding shotgun, laughing like a crime. Felony love got me crossing state lines. Everybody says if he wanted to, he would, but he did. He really wanted me, so he kidnapped